Did you know that there are only a few simple tweaks to double your sales or leads almost instantly? Now, I know that may sound crazy because we're so used to hearing of all the major marketing campaigns that we should be doing and the better websites that we should be having, but I'm going to share with you 3 secrets that's going to change the way you look at every page of your website forever. Now, my name is Michael Gabriel, and for over a decade, I have been obsessed with helping businesses grow. Ever since I was a kid, I can remember wanting to own my own business. CEO. That's what I wanted to say on my business card. Entrepreneur of the Year. It sounded great, but I was horrible at running a business. I was a horrible business owner. Business after business, I failed. But there was one thing that I did right almost every time. I could make it rain customers. So I got rid of chasing the title and I became a marketer. Better yet, you can call me a rainmaker. And that's how I want to help you today. So here are some things that you can do instantly to increase sales. So the first thing you need to know, we only have seconds, literally seconds to get people's attention. Now you might be thinking, is it a fancy logo or some fancy graphics or a fancy video? And even though all those things play a part, but it's actually what people see without even scrolling. They instantly have to decide whether they're either going to stay or they're going to bail from your site. Now, what you don't know is people are looking for a reason to leave your site. They're literally itching to hit the back button. So the first thing you need to do is you need to hit them with an amazing headline statement. This is a sentence or two that lets them know instantly that you understand their pain. It needs to be bold, it needs to be some sort of hook, or it can even be a question that stops them dead in their tracks. Let them know that they're important and it forces them to pay attention. All right, the second secret is you need to let them know that they are in the right place at all times. You don't want your visitors to get lost in translation. So the main thing to understand here is that people get confused if they don't know what page they're on, why they're there, what they should do next. They're simply gonna leave and they won't buy. So you need to ask yourself this: does your graphics and your message conflict with each other? Is the story you're telling make sense for the people who are visiting? Because if your stories is conflicting at all, if the graphics and the messaging don't match your service or solution, then your customers are going to get confused and they're on to someone else. So the third thing is this: you need to guide them through the path where you want them to go. So here's an example. Have you ever been to Walmart or a store like Walmart where you knew exactly what you wanted, but you had no idea where to find it? And as you looked for help, there was no one in sight. So you literally walked down every aisle and you started to realize nothing is in its place. And you're so frustrated and you're just walking around aimlessly. Now, this could be happening to people when they come to your site. If instead of them walking around aimlessly at a store, it is just too easy for them just to leave and to find someone else. Now I know what you might be thinking. How do I come up with this bold headline statement? Or how do I tell my story better or create a clear path for my customers? Well, the tricky part is that most people don't spend enough time on marketing their business. And it's not because they don't want to be in business. It's because that's not why they went into business. And I've heard this 100 times. I didn't get into business to become a salesperson or marketer. I just wanted to do blank. And you literally can insert any profession there. But that's where I can help. Now, I created a system that puts your marketing on autopilot. And as a master marketing strategist, I've created $1 million campaigns. And what I do is I find patterns in systems that are proven to work, and I implement them into your business. Once I find a pattern that works, I literally tear it apart to see what is working and what is not. And then I combine that with some unique design and storytelling so that we have a success rate that's almost instant. And all this happens behind the scenes while you continue to work on your business. Now, I can't tell you how many amazing results I've gotten for business owners who are just like you, who are struggling to create a steady flow of customers. But I would love to help. Now, for me to get my clients the best results, I only choose a handful a month. And there is an application process. It starts with a 15-minute phone call. And this makes sure that we're both a good fit for each other. Now, if this is something you're interested, spots are limited. So pick the 15 minutes as soon as possible, because once my spots are filled, I shut down this campaign. So click the button below, schedule a time, and let's get started on growing your business right now. I'll see you on the other side.